Good morning, cultists. Welcome back to another Unbalanced Breakfast with CthuLoops. Let's continue on with our Zoroastrian revival campaign. So last episode was a little uneventful. I had managed to fabricate a claim on Khuzestan, and I think through a bug, I also gained a claim on, was it Shiraz? Yeah, so I'm gonna move my chancellor down to Fars to try to fabricate a claim there. So now I can start a couple of fights, but I am unfortunately over my vassal limit. Last episode I also had a son who inherited my syphilis in addition to my genetics. My son finally got married to my daughter. Very strange thing to say. But she actually turned out to be quite an amazing character, as did my son. And my other son, who is the imbecile son, originally he got, I think he got measles, but my doctor was too good and he got cured of measles, which is unfortunate, but I guess it doesn't really matter. I don't really need to keep trying to kill him, so I'm actually going to appoint a new spy master. Let's get this guy. The Devil. Tanare the Devil. And he's probably going to get consumption. I bought a couple of retinues. I finally started I finally decided to start building up my retinue army. This episode, I think we're gonna stake these claims, take those lands, and possibly think about starting a faction to overthrow the Liege and take over the Safrid Shaddam for good. So yeah, let's do this. Let's start off by starting this. Do I want to start this war? Actually, I'm just gonna let my retinue build up a little bit more and then start that fight. I just don't want my retinue to get destroyed while it's in its infancy. Okay, more livery reinforcement rate for me, which is fantastic. I keep getting these dangerous factions, and I keep having to bribe these guys. I mean, he's at 73 opinion. You like me. Why do you want... Well, I mean, I guess I kind of know why. He wants more power, that's why. You jerk. Take these bribes and leave me be. Otherwise I'll find ways, creative and painful ways to dispose of you. Get out of my sight. Court physician? What happened to my court physician? Did you die? You jerk. More courtiers I don't care about. I swear, I am like my realm's orphanage. If your parents die, come to me. I'll raise you. Jeez. People need to stop coming to me for handouts. I'm just gonna get my get rid of all these plots. This is just starting to clutter up my view. There we go. And what was I doing? Oh yeah, court physician. So let's see if I have someone who can actually be a pretty good court physician right now. 19 is the highest that I have, so try to find someone who can beat 19, but if not... Scouts bring word of a mystic blind man that supposedly works miracles. He appears around the villages and cures all manner of ailments afflicting the peasants. There are even rumors that he made a lame man able to walk again. The peasants call him Farrukhzad the Blind. A gift of gold would convince him to come to your court. Scary looking, but yeah, sure. Come to my court, blind physician. I'm sure there's nothing that could go wrong by having a blind doctor. I'm pleased to hear that after a period of peace, the shrewd management my bad. The county of Mazandaran is doing very well. People are happy and the tax collectors are reporting record intakes. Mazandaran prospers. Fantastic. Let's. I have a lot of prisoners. I don't quite know where they're from. Like this one, I've had in my prison for like 14 years. A vigor has returned to you as the aches from your recent disease leaves your body. You have survived camp fever. Finally. Thank you. Young Golnaz has finished your education in the ways of intrigue. It is evident that she has excelled in her studies. She's an intricate web weaver. Fantastic. Young Golnaz seems to love ordering and counting things, coins especially. Let's get her to be diligent, and she became greedy. I don't understand how that works. Is it just a percentage chance, or what? I don't get it. But anyways, let's seek treatment for my illness. Blind doctor, do what you can to help me with my syphilis. I trust your knowledge, O wise one. Faroukzad instructed you to step in the empty tub and left you to undress in private. Faroukzad's return was heralded by a loud bah. He was followed by a servant and half a dozen goats. With a deft hand, Faroukzad proceeded to grab the goats and slit their throats over the tub one by one. The stains on the floor will not go away. Okay, so I get mystically altered for 5 years, and then I also gain cruel, which I did not ask for. Fine. But you didn't cure me of my syphilis, though, man. But I guess that's kind of what I get for hiring a mystic. I have a bastard child, the son of my son, my grandson, I guess I could say. Chain him to be in struggle so that I can have a good commander when he becomes of age. Let's see if we can build up some of my weaker places here. Build up a stable. It's actually getting to be fairly strong. My lands. The daughter is born to Pujman and Layla. Oh, my granddaughter. Hey, lovely. My children are having children with each other. My daughter has converted to a heresy. Don't be stupid. Seriously, don't be stupid. Here, I'll give you a gift, and then I'll ask you to reconvert. Don't be stupid. I could have you killed. And my other daughter has converted to heresy. And she's converted back. That's what I thought. Let's get, I don't really care about you. My wife Daria was captivated by the grace and strength of the hunting birds and begged me for a bird. I will get you a falcon. Let's go with a, you know what? I'll focus more on my primary holdings. Let's get keep built there. We can just have more troops in general. I'm starting to think my courtier might fancy me. No. I don't really gain anything from that. Seeking to fabricate a claim on Quom. You can stop that right now. That's what I thought. As she's growing older, I can see that Turandoct could use some guidance in some of my more experienced areas. It will require hard work and may not always be appreciated, but this is my chance to make a self-sacrifice for the sake of my daughter. No. She can learn on her own. She's a not imbecilic girl. She'll figure it out. My daughter seems to be developing a rather devious and manipulative streak. I don't want to beat it out of her. I'll just... sure, you can be deceitful. Oh. My imbecile son. Yeah, let's imprison him. And I will throw you in the oubliette. Maybe you'll die soon. I can wipe the stain off my family lineage. What happens if I do start this faction? I'm kind of hesitant. I'm not quite sure if I could do it. Because I do have more troops than my liege does. But you know what? I'll just take more land. All converging quam. Get over to Avaz. My court physician Farouk Zad has suggested I buy him some better surgical tools so that he will be able to perform more advanced procedures. Yes, sure. I think you might need a new set of eyeballs. I think that might help you more than surgical tools right now. My court physician, Farouk Zad, has let me know that the surgical tools I bought him were quite useful. Apparently they made a notable difference during his latest surgeries. Who is trusting a blind man to perform surgeries? Actually, his army's moving over from Tigris to over there. I'll get there in October 22nd. Shoot. I don't want you to go into Tigris. I'm gonna have to catch him in Hamadan. Am I the best at the center flank? No. So why am I in the center flank? Easily kick his butt. Move over to Quam. Cut you down like my doctor cuts goats. And my daughter has finished her education in the ways of intrigue. I notice with pride that she has attained nothing less than a masterful level of knowledge. Fantastic. When my son comes into power, he will have more sisters with which to have children. With whom to have children, yes. It's a stack wipe. I captured some dudes. And as expected, I lost my spy master. Although he looked kind of old, I'm guessing he could have also died from just age. Make one of my powerful vassals a spy master, because right now it's not that important to have more technology. It'll kind of get there when it gets there. I mean, I guess it would be better. It would be nice to have more infantry strength and whatnot, but I'm okay with what we have so far. As you are working, my court physician Faroukzad bursts into your study. My satrap, you have been up all night again. It would be in your best interest not to work so hard, lest you collapse from the exhaustion. I don't want to lose diligence, so I'm just gonna go with the chance to get stressed. But I didn't. Lovely. Subject has converted to Zoroastrianism. Can you just stomp out the damn heresy in the county, please? It's embarrassing that my capital county is, you know, under heretic rule. A slow war. The guy won't surrender either. Alright. That is that war over. Fantastic. Get my troops back to my capital. And start revoking those titles. Yeah, you're not Zoroastrian. Maybe. Maybe, really. You're maybe gonna give up your land there? Fair enough. Yeah, that's what I thought. Revoke your title. Revoke your title. And I'll revoke your title. Back to this one. Alright. Yeah. Fantastic. I still gotta give it away. Let's give it to this guy. I mean, his marshal is kind of crap, but he is a content. He will make content vassals of us, so that's a plus. In the meantime, I do have a claim on Shariz, I believe is the place. Oh, I also have a de jure claim on Fars. Lovely. But because it's not just a regular claim, I can't press both claims at once. Let's build up my keeps. My Daria has poisoned me. What? Why? Betrayed me for money? Yeah, I imprisoned your child. I imprisoned our child. Come on. Wifey, don't do that. It's a terrible thing to do. I could kill you at any moment. How's my syphilitic son? He's doing alright. Just hanging in there. And he wants to appoint me as a counselor. Do you have another revolt? As your steward. Must not have very good stewards in your realm. My concubine is pregnant. Oh, shoot. You're trying to revoke the Mars Pendant of Mazandaran? Are you kidding me? You have far fewer troops than I do, and you're also being... You're also facing a revolt. What in the world would possess you to think that, you can accomplish such a thing? No. Definitely not. Oh, jeez. He's right in my lands, too. You jerk. Yeah, you're going down. I'm sorry, man, but you fight me now, you're also gonna lose your revolt. So I don't know how you're gonna accomplish, you know, anything. What happens to his troops? Were they not what I thought they were? Strange. He's plotting something, I guess. No, my syphilitic son requires an education. What happened? He died under mysterious circumstances. I guess he was drowned? I guess that's what that death noise was? Someone being drowned? Fantastic. He is my commander. I'll let him lead this war. Ah, shoot. Swords are sharp and dangerous. I can lead better from inside my own castle. Became craven. I don't want to denounce my spy master. My courtier, I really don't care. Fight your troops in Quivir. Satrap Kamran, the hunter, has received a crushing blow to the head and battled and suffered terrible injury to his face. Oh, shoot. I'm disfigured. Well, I knew what could happen. And I have a son. I knew what could happen by leading my own troops. But in the meantime, I'm going to seek treatment for my illness. Let's stick with what you know. I feel better. Fantastic. Matters of life and death. With age comes wisdom, they say. Or at least it may change the questions we ask, you mutter to yourself. You have had trouble sleeping lately. More often than not, while the rest of your court is sound asleep, you find yourself staring at the ceiling. You are getting older, each day closer to leaving this plane of existence. It is folly to fear such things, and of course, yet you cannot keep these feelings at bay. Didn't you used to dream of grander things? What about you carving your own path? What happened to your ambitions? You sit up straight in your bed. This is ridiculous. You are the ruler. You have people ready to serve your any whim. Perhaps your counselors have ideas. If nothing else, it might ease your trouble sleeping. I don't want to be content, so I'll accept that. I think this is the quest to become an immortal. A meeting of the minds. Your council convenes and the faces of your advisors speak of confusion. Why are we here, my lord? It comes with a hint of concern. You sit down and the suspense is almost tangible as you leave the question hanging in the air. Finally, you speak, and without disclosing much of your current nightly restlessness, you convey the message eloquently enough. I want to discuss the concept of life and death, and I want to look into everlasting life. They nod slowly. So what do you think? The spirit rises in the room as your counselors start to talk, some hesitantly, some gesturing wildly. They all have ideas. I'm gonna have my Marzoban search for immortality. This is probably not gonna go well. Whoa. Oh, I see. I thought the Sapphire Revolt actually gained independence and they're like a separate realm now, but no, it's... At least I'm no longer severely injured. So that's gone, but I'm still a disfigured lunatic with syphilis. No. A son was born to Pujman and my daughter, Layla. And he is inbred. He's probably not long for this world, I hope. Please end your plot. No longer have a court chaplain. Sure, I'll put in my court physician. Hope you have a better chance of stomping out that heresy. Yeah, 4%. It's not the greatest. Paying your passage. I'm not going to say I believe the stories, but we have picked up some promising information, my lord, Marzaban Jamshid says. However, we could do with some more supplies if we were to journey even further. In fact, I'd like to send word to hire more scouts in certain more distant regions, if we are to follow the leads and continue this mission. He pauses at the door, his posture strained. And of course, there are other ways to reach eternity, he sighs. When you open your mouth to respond indignantly, he interrupts you. I suppose the attitude comes with a job, master. My apologies. Your Urban Sapod exits the room, his steps growing fainter as you consider your options. I don't want to spend that much money. Yeah, sure, I'll spruce up the armory, I guess. I mean, I don't really want this character to be immortal, to be honest with you. Because he's syphilitic, he's a lunatic, and he's also disfigured now. So, his stats are currently kind of terrible. Sure, I'll just move over that way then. Stop plotting, please. Fine, would it help if I released our son from prison? Oh, oops. There we go. You'll forgive me in 5 years. This mortal coil, in spite of all of his efforts, Marzaban Jamshid's search for information on how to prolong the life of his master has turned up fruitless. Disappointment is written all over your face as you rise to leave the council meeting. He avoids your gaze for months, but he's not the only one. Whenever you enter the room nowadays, people grow quiet. The rumors say you're dying. In a sense, it's true, but aren't we all? You still have trouble sleeping. Was life always this awkward? No, I'm not gonna fire my marshal. He's way too good. And my bastard grandson has actually turned out to be fairly good in terms of his childhood traits. So I'm wondering if I can actually legitimize him. Oh, right. Because currently I'm my own man. I don't care. Our enemy has died. The war has ended. My liege just croaked. He kicked the bucket. And why? Because he died of an infected wound. Idiot. Let's get... Yeah, I used to be a commander. Again, not the best, but you'll have to do. I just lost my chancellor. Yeah, sure, you're actually a pretty good chancellor. I have... What Casus Belli do I have? Shiraz and Fars, although it would be nice to have like a strong claim on Fars. That way, when I press my claim, I can press all claims at once. Take 2 for the price of 1. Maybe I can actually start a faction to overthrow him now. And of course, my stupid vassals are being idiots. They want more power. You don't get any. That's how this works. I'm not going to torture anyone. Oh, my child needs a focus. Yeah, he can be duty again. I hope your inbred son... he's still not dead. Did I already bribe you? I am pretty great after all, so I'd lose humble. Whatever. I think we'll leave it off there, and we'll come back again. And the next episode, I think... either I keep expanding and keep going over my vassal limit, or I finally start a faction to overthrow the current liege, and I become the next king of the Sapphire Chatham. So yeah, join me again next time, and we'll continue on this campaign. I think it's going pretty well so far. It's slowed down a little bit, but I think it's kind of just how it's gonna go, but hopefully things will speed up again next time. So yeah, see you again then, and have a good breakfast.